Hello, my dear sisters. I am PatriqueSmellie, and along with my incredible husband, Andrew, we have the privilege of leading the Johannesburg International Christian Church and also overseeing the Africanus World Sector. Today, I will be talking about mountain moving family and friends. My husband, Andrew, and I have an incredible family. God has allowed us to be married for 16 years, and He's blessed us with two amazing children. Naomi is 10 and Isaiah is 8. With my charge today, I want to focus on how to build family and friendships during the era of Zoom because of COVID-19. In many places, some of you are moving from Zoom meetings to meeting in person, and I know that has been long awaited. I'm so happy for all of you. For some of us, like myself, who live in South Africa, we're not quite at the place yet where we can start to meet in person. South Africa has hit a third wave of COVID-19. There have been over 100,000 infections weekly, and only about 5% of the people are vaccinated. And if that wasn't bad enough, there's now political unrest and violent protests. And because of them, some of the COVID-19 vaccination centers have been shut down. Many people are getting sick and some people are dying. So we're in a desperate situation right now in South Africa, so we're still in Zoom. But that doesn't mean that we have to be disconnected. COVID-19 has presented some mountains or some challenges to us being connected, but it has also provided some opportunities for us to overcome. Let's turn in our Bibles to Ephesians chapter 5. In Ephesians chapter 5, starting in verse 15, the Bible states, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity because the days are evil." My only point for my charge today is make the most of every opportunity. Some opportunities naturally present themselves, while others require for us to make every effort, right, to make the opportunity happen, especially when it comes to building family and friends during this era of COVID-19. There are so many mountains that stop us from seeing opportunities to be close. I believe the greatest mountain is us. It's our sin. It's our selfishness, our lack of planning, our lack of discipline, etc. Fill in the blank for yourself. But we've got to overcome those sins in order to have families and friendships that are a great example. So I want to share some practicals with you guys that have been helping me to have great family relationships and friends during this time of COVID-19. Number one, have a schedule for your family. There's a great saying that goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. With a schedule, you know exactly when you have free time to build family and also set up those special times with sisters to build friendships. Number two, make sure you have a firm bedtime for your children. When your children go to bed, when you and your husband can plan a special date, which is so important, or when you can set up those times to build with your friends. Number three, have a weekly date for your husband and be uncompromising with that date. We need to be so close to our husbands, especially during this time. During our dates, we need to make sure we have a great plan. And if you don't have a babysitter, you just have to be creative. With Andrew and I, we've had dates where we do Tai Chi or salsa classes by watching a YouTube video. It's a lot of fun. We also watch movies, we cook together, and then we find questions online that couples can ask each other to go deeper in their understanding of each other. Talk to your husbands. The opportunities are limitless when it comes to what you may want to do. Number four, plan special dates or times with each of your children separately. Every week I have a date with our son and I also have a date with our daughter. And each date is crafted to make sure we meet the needs of each child and where they're at in their lives at that time. We allow them time to share what's on their hearts. We also allow them time to have fun activities that they like that we participate in with them to help us to bond. And then we also take time to teach them different life skills. My husband Andrew also has his own special dates with each of our children. And then next, if you have multiple children, spend time together with them. bonding and having fun. Talk to them together and have dialogue about different needs, different character issues that are going on with them. You know, with our kids, I spend time together doing yoga. We may play a game or read a magazine or do activities in the magazine. And every night we pray together. And last, have family devotionals every week where you can teach your children about God and the importance of valuing a relationship with God. It really helps to bond us. And please be uncompromising in those also. You know, some of these same practicals can be applied to our friendships, like making sure that we have a schedule, making sure that we know when we're going to talk to our friends, and making sure that we plan special times with our friends. And you can also make sure that you spend time with your family, with your biological family, with your parents. You know, for me, I get a chance to pray with my mom every week and my sister every week, but I also make sure that I have time to talk to my dad, and I also reach out to my brother from time to time. You know, with these practicals, I believe that we can have mountain moving family and friendships. Thank you so much. Love you all.